Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to race some short tracks on the SRX game. We're going to be running in the super late model division. What have I been up to? Different things. I wish I really liked one of these paint schemes. Go with the 86. And let's head to the fairgrounds.
Hi everybody, welcome to National Fairgrounds Speedway. For today's race, it's a beautiful day to race.
All right, let's go ahead and the next session. And head to the next session. We'll just start the race and see if we can get to the lead. Hope you had a good day. Mason, good to see you. All right, these drivers in the back should be a bit slower. They usually are. Hopefully we can get through them quickly. We only have 25 laps. We're on expert difficulty. And this game is pretty hard. I mean, you have to be super consistent with your lines, or you will not make it through the field. And they penalize you a lot for sliding your tires in terms of speed. Woo! That was a good line. I tightened the car up. I practiced here earlier, and tightening the car up helped a ton. I also lowered my steering sensitivity from the default. All right, we made it through nearly half the pack. .3 seconds back. Oh, I'm gonna lose some time there. $18 laps to go. I think it's going to win the championship. I have no clue. It's kind of hard to predict because the best driver could get knocked out before the championship race. Braden, it's 12:41 for you. Yeah, I'm an hour behind you. Good evening, JC. Good to see all you guys popping in here. I love this super late model car. It drives so much better than the SRX car does in this game. It drives like a brick, and it's very sensitive. You can't drive it too loose, so you lose a ton of speed. But I think it's one of the best driving models that's been in an oval racing game. Maybe the iRacing NASCAR game will surpass it. It would be sick if they added super late models. Let that be part of your career. Work your way up from local tracks. Yeah, you cannot make time up there. Maybe with a certain setup you could. Have you seen what happened to them? I'm not sure. I feel like I've heard of that or someone's brought that up, but I have no clue. I don't think we're making it. We are 6.5 seconds back. Me going to the hood cam is the equivalent of someone leaning forward in their gaming chair. Oh, slid the tires there a little bit. Man, we're running the leader down. We're not going to make it. Unless their tires just fall off. I could probably lower my steering sensitivity even more. Oh, yeah, too much there. Oh, we're going to lose some time. Dude, it is crazy. It's so easy to give this thing too much wheel. I need to play this on steering wheel at some point. I'm sure it would be a beast to drive. Large unknown object was in the middle of the highway when you... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a tire. Someone's blown tire. Uh-oh, caution on the speedway. Caution! Kind of like when you hit that object. That sucks, because you were probably having a great day. And then that happened. I blew that. White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We ran a good race. Weren't able to make it to the front. We'll take it though.
Here are the official results.
I had a semi-truck tire once that was out in the middle of the road. It was jet black and it was on a dark road, so it blended in until I was right up on it and it cast a shadow finally. And I thought I hit a dog. And you know, just circled around. I actually stopped, picked up the tire, and I mean, it was, you know, already unwound, so it was, I don't know, 5 feet long, big tall tire too, like wide, and it messed my car up. I mean, it broke the front bumper, the plastic bumper cover, and it broke the radiator and the AC condenser and all this, and it was rough. All right, let's head to Lucas Oil.
Thanks for coming out to support us here at Lucas Oil Raceway.
And we're just going to skip qualifying once more.
This should be
Head right to the track. Green flag, green flag. I could probably tighten it up a little bit and be even faster. Oh, goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, that's just the risk that we take when we go out on these roads. You never know when someone's going to be moving and they'll have a box fall off, or someone will have, you know, any number of things fall off in your way. And it really sucks when it's late at night, or if you're following another car and they pull out the last second so you don't have time to react. You just think they're changing lanes. Nope. Almost got turned there. 20 laps to go. At IRP. Fun little track. Just enough banking to make it interesting for me. That's crazy. I hope you guys are able to get it repaired. 17. Oh my god. Yep. That sounds familiar. Just for my radiator and AC, it was near 2000. And I never replaced the front bumper, so it's still cracked. .6 seconds back still. Oh, man. Tightening this thing up just a little bit would do wonders. Just so that back end won't kick out so much. That sucks. That really sucks. I've been there. I know exactly how that feels. I'm just doing quick races. I haven't played much SRX. Like, I played it here and there, but I haven't committed a ton of time to it. So I just like coming here and testing out some of the short tracks. I think the driving model in this game is really good. Oh my goodness. Because they are very punishing for overdriving the car. We're gonna lose a ton of time there. The gaps stay pretty stable. Thank goodness. All I may have to go back in third person. What are our tires doing? Oh, wow. 84. Man, IRP is eating the tires. Ow! The AI, I mean, we're on... Oh, my goodness. Well, we're not going to win this race now. What? Our car has fallen off a cliff? I didn't have this problem earlier today. Evo, I think the AI are pretty good. This is on Expert, and they run very competitive lap times. Oh, no. It's very different than Heat. The physics model, like the rest of the game, yes, is very much like Heat, except with the, different UI. But the physics model, like when the game first came out, it kind of sucked. But then they really went to work on it in the updates, and now it's really a fun driving game. And they added so much DLC for free. Like this super late model package wasn't in the game when the game came out. They added it later. And if I could just tighten up that rear end a little bit. Uh-oh. Our tires fell off a cliff. I must have abused them compared to the last. Oh, that's huge. 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 Like with Heat, you can run the car pretty much as loose as you want. And until your right rear fades, you can pretty much make it through the corner. Oh my goodness, I wasn't on the gas. I missed a shift. You can get away with a really loose race car. In this game, they punish you so heavily for having a loose race car. So it's like you want the car to rotate, but you don't want it to over-rotate. You see me, oh dear. I know it's going to be bad. It's definitely an upgrade. I wouldn't imagine I haven't played the World of Outlaws game, the newest one. I can't imagine it's that good, but it's definitely a different feeling. At least in the midgets. I find the midgets really hard to drive and like keep up with the AI. Because again, like you have to know the groove and not overdrive the car. Oh no. Oh no. Slide the tires a ton. Oh yeah, it's pretty fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, we just wore our tires away. Oh my goodness. I thought that was the last lap, so I was just kind of sending it. Oh, we're already going to lose this one. Let's go ahead and restart. Then we'll go exit race. And I'm going to... Oh yeah, 50%. Let's roll. Yeah, when the game came out, it had pretty mid reviews. Like people were able to pretty much hold the gas down all the way around the track in the SRX cars. And then, yeah, so I didn't buy the game then, but then I saw, I think Jeff Falviano did a video about the updates and the changes to the driving model they made, and my goodness, is it huge. The car is so easy to spin when you drive a loose race car, or like get back on the gas too early, your tires will spin a little. Or too much wheel input. In the Heat games, again, you can just saw that wheel to the left and it'll stick usually. But in this game, you give a little too much steering input, the car gets really loose. Yeah, Jeff's good. He's really good. I was glad he was one of the YouTubers that got to play NASCAR 25. Because all the other ones, except for, I guess, Iceberg, I think he got to play it. All the other ones, I have no clue who they are. Like, uh-oh. Aggressive goes around. All right, huge. Huge, it's going to stack the field back up. Might be able to capitalize a bit here. The AI are usually a little easier to spin and less forgiving. I have them on like maximum stability or whatever, so me getting into them usually doesn't bother them too much. So you can execute some pretty good bump and runs actually. Kind of shove them up the track and they won't just spin out. Uh-oh. I'm killing the car here. I need to take it easy so the car will make it to the end. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're killing the car. Good run on the outside, though. Oh, my goodness. They got me boxed in. Okay. Okay. He's sick right now? That's rough. I saw, if you guys know who Real Radman is, he has a lot of NASCAR videos. He has COVID right now. So yeah, there's a lot of people sick. Yeah, I understand why they went with the bigger YouTubers, or like, you know, ones that aren't necessarily part of the NASCAR community. But like, don't just leave them out, you know? Like, these guys have been hyping your game up for years now, and they're gonna give you tons of free content, free publicity, free promotion in the coming months after the game's released. So throw them a bone. Like, you can still invite the other YouTubers, but also invite the, you know, the cornerstones, the key guys in the NASCAR community. Here we go. What are our tires looking like? Okay. Just have to be careful here not to burn them up too much. But if we get the lead, I think we'll be able to block a little bit. Ten laps remaining. I have to hold on to the lead. I've never been in the lead this early. In my few practice games I had earlier today, I never got to the lead before like 2 to go. Ow. And usually just because I saved my tires and was able to run down the leader. It has been, JC. If you remember, they released that calendar. They said, July, this date, you're going to get video, like gameplay. You know, I'm just making up dates. And then they were like, on this date, you're going to get a full trailer. On this date, you know, you're going to get images. And I don't think they've hit a single one of those dates yet. So, and then they released the the gold edition, or they announce it during the iRacing stream. Like, I haven't seen a press release about that. Like, the first I heard of it was from the iRacing stream. Oh my goodness, we've actually driven away. Whoa, this 50% setups are pretty good. It's probably what I actually won with earlier. I probably had it on 50% and I just didn't save. This feels much better. Yeah. They announced the gold edition and then don't tell anyone what it is. More than likely, just going off of the previous, Heat games and most games nowadays, the gold will probably include all the DLC, except for maybe a possible 2026 update. They'll probably charge like $10 for that on top of it, and like maybe it'll come with extra paint schemes immediately. But I'm not sure like what. So, I mean, who's to say it'll even be worth it? I'm definitely getting the gold edition. I don't even care. If he gets me all the DLC, and I like the cover better on the gold edition. The black cover compared to that white. Oh my goodness, we have a car around. Let me take the white flag. Ah! There's been a hair on my mic this whole stream, and it's just rubbing against my chin. No, I mean, same cover. Same cover. No way they're adding more tracks, but it may come with a few extra paint schemes off the rip. But other than that, literally, it's probably just the game bundled with Season Pass. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of Ultimate Editions go with a completely different cover. They didn't do that here. They just changed the white part to black. And the black part to gold. Not the most effort, put in there. Well, that went very well. Probably would have been more competitive if we didn't get that first caution. I think I have the AI crashes at the maximum, so that's pretty much what they do. I have not raced here. Let's see where I haven't raced. All right, let's try out Chestnut County. All right, we're just going to qualify. I just want to, I should have done this in practice. I just want to see if the car is... Whoa, at the banking on this place. Whoa. I wonder if the Highline's any competitive here. I need to lower the steering sensitivity a little bit more. I'm barely putting any input on here. Oh, we have a terrible lap going. I feel like there should be a reward for running the Highline. It drives well. I wish it was a little slower to turn, and I wish you could change your steering sensitivity in the game, but you have to back out to the main menu. Well, if you already have the DLC downloaded, there's a difference. But without that, if they ever delist the DLC, like they did with NASCAR Heat 5 for me, then yes. Because I had all the DLC for NASCAR Heat 5, including the next gen update, and they took it from me. Can we get around these guys? There we go, just muscle our way by. All right, there is so much banking on this track. But like, we're not even letting off. So where's the skill gap here? Ow, my goodness. When the tires start to wear, like, this may be the easiest track in the game. It's like we're plate racing. Yeah, I never deleted mine. I just had the PlayStation Plus version of the game. I didn't buy it on PlayStation, I bought it on PC. But I bought all the DLC with real money. And so once the game was delisted, PlayStation took it off from PlayStation Plus. So I couldn't access that version of the game anymore. So I bought a disc. Put the disc in. Well, the PlayStation sees it as a completely different install. And so my saves didn't move over, my DLC didn't move over, nothing. And when the game was delisted, the DLC was also delisted. So even though I have the purchase records on my PlayStation account, I can't re-download it. It's Jover. Are you supposed to run down the leader on this garbage track? I mean, it's fun, but like there's no alternative line. I guess I'm just supposed to hope that his tires wear. Oh no, like, I only got the game through PlayStation Plus. So I already had it through PC, and none of my friends had it. And I was mainly, not mainly, but I mainly play off my PC. So it just made more sense for me to do it. It's easier to stream directly from the PC than to run it from the PlayStation through an Elgato or something. But anyway, when it became free on PlayStation, I got it through PlayStation Plus. All the DLC I paid for. I mean, that's just sad. I paid for it, and it's the same game. I thought I would plug the disc in, and bam, it'd be good. Yeah, it's frustrating, but to be honest, I'm probably very rarely going to play the Heat games once the new NASCAR game comes out. Like, I don't have, they're all right, but I don't have, like, very nostalgic memories of it compared to the EA games. Man, we need a caution. We are not running the leader down. Man, he's almost a half a lap ahead. Kill He's killing it. Thought we've run a pretty good race. We were just wide open. This track could be fun. Probably if you turn down the difficulty, if the cars were a little bit slower and then you narrowed the skill gap so the field didn't get as spread out. Yeah. Well, I mean, even just buying the game nowadays doesn't mean anything. Like the original Drive Club was just completely shut down. The Drive Club, I forget the name of the game. I think it was. Anyway, that and then GT Sport, they took away all the multiplayer components and all the community-made schemes. I spent hours over days just downloading schemes for each car that I had because I knew they were taking the servers offline. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and download them now. That way I can use them later. And once you turn your PlayStation back on, it updated the game and took all that stuff away. All that stuff away. Yeah. Not my favorite track there. You really have to, like, pretty much start on pole and then run completely perfect laps, I guess. Maybe if you, like, change the gearing, maybe you could run a little faster. Let's go to Slinger. Slinger is insane. I think we'll actually go out and practice. I just want to make sure the car is... I mean, I'm barely... I don't know if this Xbox controller just has... Oh, goodness. I don't know if it just has a ton of... I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. How to describe this. But it seems like every racing game I play, I have to lower the sensitivity immediately. Oh, my goodness. I don't think I've done Slinger in this car. I know I've done it in the SRX car. Oh, we got hit our goal, apparently. These laps don't feel that good, but I'll take it. Oh, baby. This is baby Bristol. It's hard to believe this is just someone's local short track. Like, what an amazing place. All this banking. Most local short tracks have very little banking. Compared to this, at least. Our local short track has pretty decent banking. All right, I think we're pretty good. I don't know if we'll be competitive. We ran one first place lap. These laps are going to go by fast. How many do we have here at Slinger? It's 25 at the other tracks. Oh my goodness. Okay. That guy didn't want to start the race. Oh my. Okay. I'm just choosing the wrong lanes. All over the back of him. Oh, these AI in the back are so slow. I thought I narrowed the field. I thought I did. We would be able to move them out of the way a little bit easier, but I have, their stability turned up. Yeah, I wonder if it, they just wanted System of a Down in the game, but they didn't want to pay the big money for one of their more popular hits. I don't know. Oh, baby. Just a little bit of trail braking. The car turns so much better. But it's a very specific amount. All right, here we go. Now we can run some lap times. We're not running to the back of someone every other lap. Ooh, 9.9. Like to see that. Yeah, I honestly thought there would be a lot more songs from previous NASCAR titles. Because Junior asked for recommendations, and a lot of people were suggesting, certain songs that, I really liked from old NASCAR games. And there's still a few that got included. But it's not, they are not the ones I hoped for. Oh my goodness. I would also just like to see, can you get off of me? Can you get off of me? I would like to see less country music. More rock. Lean into that. The aggressiveness. I don't think 03, 05, really any of the old NASCAR games had country. So just a ton of rock. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's one way to look at it for sure. I'm in it for the nostalgia bait. Yes, I think we all need therapy after ignition. Right on his bumper. Come on. Hold it, hold it. Lap traffic might be my friend here. Oh, we're so close. Oh, I was trying to go for the crossover. We got into his bumper. Yeah, I mean, they probably paid a ton for all the songs that are already in there. So, I mean, they did a good job, I guess. Because, like, it's easy to say, oh, they could have had this song, they should have had this song, whatever. But they have to pay for it. And, you know, it's their first game. Auto Racing's not a huge company, so maybe if this game is successful enough, they can add in more songs in the next one. It's the last lap. Let's go! Well, that went pretty well. Lab traffic. Big fan. Big fan. But once we got the lead, they didn't really stay with us. I'll try Walnut Creek. I'm usually not a fan of the lower banking game or tracks. We'll see how this one goes. No experience. Let's qualify. Oh, man. I feel like trail braking is going to be huge right here. Oh, wow. I feel like I probably could have got more out of that. Man. Thanks, Alan. Thank you. Just Rock getting back in the gas. That's not good. That's not good. We're going to have to figure this track out. We'll do it live. At least it's not sliding all over the place. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with them here. Maybe we can see what line the AI are running. All right, no one went to the yellow line. Now they do it for a second. Oh my goodness. What? I don't know why the car kicked out that way. We're never getting our first caution. I know someone's going to spin here. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Horrible corner. Oh, good heavens. Okay. We can roll that pretty well. That went very well. Okay. Well, it works well when we have the bottom line. Oh. Aggressive went around. Oh, we have a top 10 here. About to restart. That's probably why I'm struggling. I feel like it's Phoenix with more of an not Phoenix, Richmond with more apron. Like I definitely see Phoenix as well. Phoenix has never been one of my strong tracks. I require that banking. I love the banking. No, I don't want any other tracks that even closely resemble Phoenix. I don't know, our tires don't feel great. Maybe we can cut the lead a little bit. Okay, it's coming down a little bit. Oh dear. I had to send it. Got a little low on the apron that time. Oh my goodness. It was going the right way. Yeah, we maybe should have practiced first. Maybe. Golly. Man, this game, most of these short tracks are inside line dominant, which is, you know, realistic to a lot of short tracks. But it's nice to have options. And it sucks to be hung out on the high side. All right, can we come back for a top 5? If I can get a caution, that'd be great. That would give us something of a shot. Oh my goodness, I overdrove it. Ah! Not a fan of that track. Definitely not with the amount of practice we had. I don't know if we'll be able to win here. They're pretty fast at Nashville. Saw Bristol gameplay of someone pulling an ARCA car off pit road on NASCAR 25 and it wrecked. It reeked of Heat 4 SRX physics. Interesting. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This is a fun little track. Man. Hopefully NASCAR can make a deal with the city of Nashville to renovate the Nashville Fairgrounds and bring it to one of the national series. That way we get it in a video game. No, I went to IRP earlier. Lucas Oil. I believe. Maybe we did go here. We didn't win, so that's probably why. If we did go here. I know we've done IRP, Slinger, we did that Chestnut track. Will we get a high limit game?
So far, so good. We've had 3 races.
Maybe. Oh yeah, Chestnut was really high banked. That was Chestnut. That's hard to say. I mean, if the interest is there, if they can get with the right developer. Because the last thing you want is a garbage game. All right, 4.5 seconds back. Are close to that wall. I'm just trying to limit the steering input because you lose so much speed turning the car. Especially if the tires slide. That would be interesting. Yeah, I wonder what the terms of their World of Outlaws deal is. Was that someone's name? Yeah, Ricky. That's funny. What a name. What a guy. Oh, little tank slapper, that's what I call it. Oh dear, we're sliding the right rear now. Oh dear, he's gaining on us. I need to lower my steering sensitivity even higher. Or lower even more. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I need to lower it. I'm barely giving any wheel input, and the thing is trying to go to the apron. Uh-oh. World of Outlaws versus High Limit. That would be cool. Uh-oh. That's huge for us. That's huge for us. All right, that may bring us into contention here. I think we're running decent laps, but are they fast enough to take the lead? What do our tires look like? What do they? 91, right rear, not too bad. Not too bad. We forgot to switch 2 yesterday. Oh really? Sonic Crossworlds is that much better? I've heard a lot of people talk about that Sonic game, and I've only heard one person talk about Mario Kart World. In person. Online, you know, I've heard people discuss it a little bit. Will Power's going to Andretti? That's crazy. I saw someone, you know, say something about Andretti earlier. I didn't know what it was alluding to. That's crazy. I wish him the best luck. The best of luck. All right, I need to start sending it in these corners or I'm not going to make it. Unless their tires just happen to fall off at the right time. Oh, too much. Too much sand. Oh, well, we just lost, what, 2-3 tenths there? Oh, no. I wanted to look at the damage model, but they didn't let me there. Easily the coolest car racing game you've seen? That's wild. What a wild claim. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run him down. I'm gonna run him down. I'm about to send it so hard. Oh, everybody lived. Ah, he got away from me. All right, this is my chance. Ah! Oh, made a good run. Made a good run. I was able to win there earlier. Or no, I wasn't. See, I mean, they're just on these high banked fast tracks. They are hard to keep up with. Because there's not really a margin, to play with. At Lucas Oil with the low banking, it's a lot easier to advance through the field. There's actually points that separate you. Stafford, we've already been there, right? I think we started at Stafford. Yeah, I saw Herder was leaving. Pretty wild. I may have to look into it. I know there's a lot of people that are into that game. Oh, what is this track? What is it? It's so small. That's crazy. This is the smallest D-shaped track I've ever been to. Oh my goodness, this is wild. I love the wide lines they're taking. We're just stuck behind all this slow AI. So we're not able to figure out the actual groove yet. Oh my goodness, this is wild. All right, I wonder if we can figure out the track before the race ends. Yes. I turned one. That's the first time I've ever turned anyone since I've adjusted the settings, at least. I didn't even mean to do that. This track is frustrating because you never really get up to speed. Oh, man. All right, can we not do this? I just want to get back going again. I know, kind of did some bad things. Oh my goodness, yeah, you can you can really let it ride up the track. Quite a bit. I don't know if we gain any time doing that. almost half a lap down. Look at the cars. They're basically just going in a circle. On the track map's busted. How is this possible? It's a very small track. No reward for trying to venture up the track and find speed. It's kind of sad. This thing is really tight. I wonder if we can loosen it up at all and like not kill the car. We probably won't have to go much. All right, I can't wait to run into the back of the AI a ton. Yeah, it's pretty wild to watch the cars go off of the track map. Like, completely shortcutting the bottom according to the track map and then leaving the boundary in the backstretch. This is wild stuff. Yeah, rear end's a little less stable. A lot less stable, but at least it's turning a little bit better. Little too much turning on exit though. Oh yeah. Oh dear. Car snapped loose there. I just went up the track. All right. Do you just want to pass me, buddy? There you go. What is he doing? Stacking the whole field up. The car is rotating too much. I just loosened it one click to preset 5 to preset 6. And the rear end is just coming around on exit. I can't get the power down. Earlier, I made some very small adjustments to the car. Very small. And it was wrecking loose. But I think that was on the SRX car. You get dizzy doing this. Oh my goodness. Man. Oh, we're so loose. I just wanted the car to turn a bit more. Oh, no. Tried to chase it up the track, and we just ended up murdering that guy. All right, let's try Honeysuckle Grove. I love how there's a few tracks that are have the real name, and then it's just like, oh, what a patchy hill. Yes, yes. Super late models. It was a free DLC for this game, so this didn't ship with the game. They added it later on. All right, we're actually going to qualify. I want to see kind of what this track's about. Ow! Oh, missed the corner there. Oh, it sounds like we did pretty well. Yeah. Okay. Now it feels like another where you could kind of have a looser race car, but I don't like going too loose. You know, you don't want to kill your car. So. Let's kill the car. Go a little higher on that. We'll go a little lower on that.
Let's have a round of applause
And
for
then we'll
everybody who
go
came out to see us today. Thank you so much.
a little higher on that. And I'm sure this thing will be just fine. No way that just ruined the car. Did I make it worse? Or are the AI just way faster? Track seems a bit bumpy. Yeah, Alan thinks he's so funny. I love it. I love hearing Alan, though. If NASCAR would just bring him back as an announcer, I would name my first son Alan. They were just driving away. I think our car is slower than it was. Yeah, I mean, it's way slower than it was in qualifying. All right, let's go ahead and exit the race. I want to see if that actually had something to do with it. Let's ride. Look, we had a good thing going in qualifying. Oh, yeah. How? Those adjustments should have made the car rotate a little better. And it made the car looser. Or not way loose. It made it tighter. I lied. Oh, you tried. You missed. Oh, dear. He's not going to miss this time. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm at his bumper. All right, can I at least keep him close? So we can get, if the tires start to wear, I'll probably catch up to him. Because our car feels pretty stable right now. So unless the back end starts coming around, we're probably good. It may get even faster. I don't think we're running him down. soon as I say that, we cut 2/10. The lap traffic might be my friend here. Uh-oh. Kind of cooked that corner. Bit too much. I'm coming. Call me Tyler Reddick because I'm about to ride around in second. With the leader in my sights. Ooh, lap traffic, I love you. Dude, we are smoking the field. Absolutely smoking the field. Excuse me. Well, we have the lead. What do we do now? We have over half the race left. Is this what qualifying's like? Well, now I think I should go back and not qualify. Uh-oh. A little too low there. Oh my goodness, the field has nothing for us today. Oh, aggressive goes around. Dude, I understand. I was groggy all day today. I was waiting to go to the hospital. The king is dead. Had his second baby boy. And I believe I'm its godfather as well. So I think I have like 3 or 4 godchildren. Now I'm just collecting godchildren like Pokemon cards. It's pretty legit. Oh, dude, I understand. I hate that for you. And that you might be me. You might literally be me. Because going to a concert or having some big event scheduled and then having car issues right in the middle of it, that's peak me. I once drove like 10 hours. It was like 6 to pick up my dad, then we had 4 more hours to go to an Auburn football game with a bunch of my family members. Like, I think 9 of them all together. Everyone on the last day, like the day of the game, backed out. Everyone but my dad backed out. So I had 7 unused tickets that I had paid for out of my own pocket. Driven multiple states away to go pick up my dad and take him to an Auburn football game. That's his favorite college team. And we got, I think it was about 30 minutes from the football stadium. And just heard a pop and blah, 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 blah. Hit a nail. Tire exploded. and we, pulled over and put the spare on, but we weren't able to make it to the game. So, then I had to drive 10 hours back. After slowly driving, well, it was over 10 hours because we drove back extra slow on that donut because we were in an SUV. And driving on a donut in an SUV is not what you want to be doing. But they had nothing for us. This is my greatest track of all time. Yeah, everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. Luckily, there was a Walmart. And, well, actually did not, I'll take that back. We actually didn't have to drive back the whole way on the donut. We were able to limp it to a Walmart that had an open auto repair place. Even though it was like late in the evening already, they were still open. And they didn't have a replacement for the tire, but they were able to plug it. Because it was a clean entry. And my dad, we weren't going to be able to put the spare on there. The jack we had, the SUV kept shifting when we would try to do anything with the lug nuts. Should have loosened it while I was on the ground, but it was just having to try to stay on the jack anyway. Some dude drove up on a lawnmower. We're on the side of the interstate. He drives up on a lawnmower, and he's like, "Hey, partner, you need any help?" And we're like, "Yeah, like, it's not staying on the jack, whatever, but we probably have it." And he's like, "I got something." He went and got this massive jack, like one you would see, pretty much like one you would see in NASCAR, but, very heavy duty, and his own, power tools and stuff. And so he changed that thing like a NASCAR pit crew, got us back on the road. Random guy. Just a random dude. Never met him in our lives. Never seen him again. But he did us a solid. That was good. Oh, yeah. There's no way we could have Ubered to the game from where we were. We're just like 30 minutes away. So an Uber in that part of the state, it probably would have been $150 just to go that distance. Which, speaking of, I was in Vegas for last year's LSU opener. And I wanted to Uber. Well, I looked at Ubering from my hotel. I was on the very north end of the strip, like in old Las Vegas. And the stadium is all the way on the south end of the strip, almost as far south as you can go. So I looked at Ubering because it was like a 5-mile walk, maybe 7 mile. I forget what it was. But anyway, it was like $126. And then on the way back, I looked at Ubering because I walked around the strip a bunch after the game, just walking around, seeing stuff. I was recording, actually, on my GoPro. The footage turned out horrible, so it was a waste, a massive waste of time and effort. I could have just enjoyed it without having my camera out. But anyway, I looked at Ubering back from kind of the middle of the strip back to my hotel. $76. $76. I said, "No, I'm walking. I'm walking. It might take me 3 hours, but I'm walking." And I tried to go to an In-N-Out. Every time I'm out west, anything further than Texas, I try to go to In-N-Out. It's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's just, I don't have that where I'm at. And so I tried to get it. The line for In-N-Out was insane, insanely long. I got In-N-Out the next night. I ended up going to a different In-N-Out. But I ended up going to a McDonald's. So, like, a lot of people go to Vegas, they eat this crazy food, they gamble, they drink, they do all this crazy stuff. I went to the football game. That's like the one big thing I did. But I stayed in the cheapest hotel I could find and ate at McDonald's on the first day. And then on the second day, I ate at In-N-Out. I also had Canes before the game because there was an LSU meetup at the Canes. So I had 3 meals. Nothing, spectacular. All right, have we been here? Was this the garbage place? Where was the garbage track? Oh, was that... I don't remember which one the bad one was. Let's try Walnut Creek. Yeah, I've had some crazy up and downs while traveling. I understand the car trouble part. That sucks. And it'd be one thing for it to happen on a random day where you're not doing anything, or maybe you're just going to school or work or wherever. It's another thing when you're trying to have fun and you were having a great day, and then bam, just ruined it. I love Talladega. I go pretty much every year. I've only missed like 2 or 3 years since 2005. Love it. Yeah, when I'm by myself, I travel very cheaply. But when I'm with my wife, I'll drop the extra money for a memorable experience. A nicer hotel. Things I wouldn't do alone, like that are super expensive. And like restaurants that are fancier or, more well-known than a McDonald's. Maybe. So it was both the 2 guys I went with this spring. One had been to an Xfinity and truck race with me. Or no, Xfinity and ARCA. But he had never been to a cup race. It was his first cup race. And it was my other buddy's first NASCAR event, first racing event ever. And this spring's Talladega race kind of sucked. Yeah, it was funny. My wife and I were traveling through Europe last year. And I was very sick at the time. I didn't actually know how sick I was. But I was very, very sick. But anyway, still able to make it through the trip. But I was having like issues keeping food down. Even the most basic things, like it could be a salad, it could be cereal. Like something that's not greasy, really, I would still get sick. Just brushing my teeth in the morning, just having any kind of flavor in my mouth, I could just vomit. So yeah, it was pretty bad. Anyway, I never really had an appetite. So a lot of times when we traveled last year, all I could eat were smoothies or consume. But while we were in France, I found these little sub sandwiches in the refrigerator section, like tiny ones, like maybe 4 inches. And like maybe an inch and a half across. So very small little sandwiches, but they were so good. The bread was so good. I ate those things, and their pudding was more like liquid. I liked their pudding, but anyway. I ate at McDonald's several times on our trip. We're there in these foreign countries, and we ate at plenty of, like, local places. Things we can't get over here. But several times, if I was just wanting something quick, I would find a place for my wife to eat, something she would want. And if there wasn't something on the menu that called my name, I would just go to McDonald's. And it tasted like McDonald's. It tasted a little different, a little worse, I would say. because probably because it's not loaded with tons of chemicals like it is over here. One thing that was better, much better, was the Fanta. Fanta overseas, my goodness. JC, if you've never tried European Fanta, oh boy, I gotta get you some. There's a shop here in town that sells it. Every once in a while, I'll go over there and grab one. It tastes like carbonated Sunny D. Like a very lightly carbonated Sunny D. Nothing like that orange syrup that we have. I'm no stranger to cheap travel. In 2016, I should have done it, but I was awake all day Saturday. I went go-karting, I went ice skating, I watched college football all day. I may have been up that whole night before, too, the Friday night. But anyway, I was up for a long time. And Saturday night rolled around. I had been to the Bristol night race like the week before, I think. Week or two before. So I was itching for more NASCAR. And what I did was stupid. In the middle of the night with no planning, I drove all the way to Darlington, South Carolina. 9 hours away. It was a night race, so I had to stay awake all day in a town where there's really nothing to do. And then sat through what was a pretty boring race. The most exciting part for me, like seeing Richard Petty take the pace laps before the race, and then seeing Jeff Gordon race in the 88. That was pretty cool. Getting to see him one last time. And then after the race, or like really before it, or during, I thought to myself, you know, it's a long drive back, and I'm not going to pay for a hotel room, or I don't want to. You know, 9 hours is a long way to drive. I'm already on this side of the country. I might as well go to Washington, D.C. And that's what I did. I drove through the night to Washington, D.C. Saw some crazy things on the way there. I've told this story a million times. Probably not on stream, but I pulled over at this gas station to not even sleep, but just to rest my eyes and to like buy a 5-hour energy and a Monster, and I think I got a banana. But anyway, I like lean my chair back and shut my eyes for probably 10-15 minutes. There were other people in the parking lot, so I was like, okay, this place is still open. I go in there, and even though there's cars in the parking lot, there's no one inside. No cashier, no people, just empty. So I'm walking around and kind of taking a while to pick my food out or snacks or whatever. You know, maybe 5 minutes or so. I took a little bit. It felt like that long at least. And finally someone comes out from the back. I check out. They hand me the bag and the receipt, and they say, hey, can you shut the door behind you? So, yeah, sure. So I walk out, and I close the door behind me, like shut all the way. And then while I'm turning around, I hear screeching, and less than a foot away from my left hip is a police SUV, like sliding into a park. And I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, oh, like that's close, but like, okay. And so I just slowly walked away, you know, a few steps, and then I looked back over my shoulder. They were pulling out shotguns and shields. I think one guy had a shield, one guy had a shotgun. It was something like that. And they said, get them out of here. They yelled at me. And so at that point, I was like, I don't want to be around here for whatever's, going to go down. Because I need to get to DC, number one. But number two, like even though I didn't do anything wrong, I just don't want to be here for whatever's about to happen. So I get in my car and I tear out of there. Interstate was back to my right. I went to the left and just drove into the country. No clue. No clue where I was going. Hardly had signal. I think I had T-Mobile back then. But there were several squad cars pulling in. I think I saw 3 or 4 more while I was pulling out. And I just, one of the reasons I just drove into the country is I didn't even want to drive by another cop. I just wanted to get out of there. And I've looked this up on the news, like their local news sites and stuff. I've never seen a thing about it. So I have no clue to this day what happened. No clue. So it's, yeah, very weird situation there. All right, the SRX cars are hard, pretty hard. I don't know if we can win in one of these, to be honest. We can try Slinger. The SRX cars are harder to drive. And the AI seem better. But yeah, I was terrified. Terrified. Huge shot of adrenaline. Anyway, I finally make my way back to the interstate. I'm driving for about another 30 minutes. You won here before? I hope we can do that. We pretty much have to win this first heat because they started us so far forward. Oh dear. Well, that's going to hurt our chances. Overdrove that corner. Well, that's going to hurt us, losing a position so far. The interesting component here is the tire wear from this heat race carries over to the second heat race and the final. Oh my goodness. How are they going so fast? Haha, now I'm going fast. I was driving for about another 30 minutes on the interstate. And I finally have stopped shaking. Yeah, our car is definitely tight. Maybe not too tight, but yeah, definitely tight. Anyway, I'm a little tired at this point because I've been up several days by now. I think I was up, maybe not all day Friday, but I was definitely up through the night. Been up all day Saturday, up all day Sunday. I did fall asleep during the NASCAR race in the stands. Woke up and the running order was the exact same because Mark Truex was dominating the race. But anyway, I'm rolling down my window, I'm jamming to some tunes. Taylor Swift's Shake It Off was playing over my radio. And I was living life, loving life, having a great time, heading to Washington, D.C. for the first time. And I see something orange up in front of me. And I'm like, oh, that's a really bright, billboard or something. And there's, no other cars on my side of the interstate, no other cars on the oncoming traffic. Just this orange beam of light ahead of me. And as they get closer, there's an 18-wheeler about to pass by whatever it is, and they stop. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. Paul Tracy was a menace in SRX. The semi-truck in front of me stops. Like, he's probably over half a mile ahead of me, like way out there. When I get up to him, he's still stopped, and then he starts rolling. But I can finally make out what it is. It's a van, like a 15, passenger van, one of those massive ones. On fire, completely engulfed in flames. I'm not saying like, oh, just the engine was on fire. No, the whole thing was on fire, completely engulfed, and not a person around it. That semi-truck guy, I guess he pulled over or stopped to try to like see if he could help, but I don't know if there was anyone in the vehicle. I couldn't see anyone. Uh-oh, aggressive goes around. Yo, we are up to second in this heat. We're moving. Anyway, I had my window rolled down, so I was getting that cold air coming through the window, trying to keep me awake. But it was so hot that my face was like, felt like it was burning just driving by. It was in the median to the left side of the road. And after I got by it, it was so hot, like my face had adjusted to the heat. And so the left side of my face was super cold after that. But anyway, I almost got killed by cops, possibly. Like, I have no clue what was happening there, but that squad car got so close to me. And, happy they didn't shoot me or anything. Just got through that. And then I see this burning van, and I have no clue if they were connected, but it seems like really close for there to not be a connection. I don't know. And there were no emergency vehicles, no ambulance, no cops, nothing. Super weird night. And then I ended up just driving all the way through the night, and in the morning I got to DC, and it was a great time. Stayed awake all that day too. And once sun started to set in DC, I started to drive back, and it's like maybe 9 hours back, something like that, from DC. It's a long trip. I made it to Bristol. It took me hours. Yeah, I'm on PC. It took me hours just to get to Bristol. I kept pulling over for like 20, 30 minutes trying to sleep. And I just can't sleep in my car. I just can't do it. So I just took my time. Like, I'd been drinking so many Monsters. The only thing I had to eat on this whole trip, I went to McDonald's once on Sunday before the Darlington race, and then I went to McDonald's on the National Mall. That was it. But I had a ton of caffeine, and it was doing nothing for me. Like a 5-hour energy shot and a Monster, still just wanting to fall asleep. So it should have taken me, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours to get to Gatlinburg, where I eventually decided to pull over and actually get a hotel room. It took me, I think it took me like 8 hours to get there, if not longer. Probably, no, actually way longer, yeah. Because I got into Gatlinburg at like 4:30 or 5 in the morning. And the hotel guy was like, oh no, we don't do check-in till like 3 p.m. And I'm like, no. I mean checking in for last night. Like, I am really late getting here. Anyway, got a few hours of sleep. Drove back from Gatlinburg, which was like another like 7 hours. Long trip. Not a lot of sleep, but that's The reason I bring all that up is to say I travel by myself pretty cheaply. You know, for a multi-day trip, I only had one hotel room, and I'm sure it was the cheapest one in Gatlinburg. And only ate twice on the trip. What? Yeah, I would love to hear about the mods for this game. 100 car race at Slinger. Or 57 cars. That's still insane. I can't let Andretti get ahead. I may never catch him. I'm just trying to save my tires right now. Oh my goodness, my right front is gone. That's a crazy aspect of these SRX races, is the tire wear. Ow. Bro, you can try to get around me. I'm sure you'll be able to, but I'm gonna fight really hard. Man, he stuck it in there. It didn't work. Man, these small tracks make me sick. Yeah, it's all right. I just say it's burnt as in like, normally in a super late model race, what we've been doing, this is like the worst the tire wear will ever be. Like it might get to 79, maybe. But in this SRX race, like you have to go through both the heats. And when the right rear gets a little lower than we are now, it starts kicking out all the time on corner exit. Luckily, it's the right front we're driving off of right now. One thing I enjoy about this game is it definitely feels like at times that you're pedal driving, making the car rotate on the brakes and on the gas. Oh, little baby doesn't like being up top. Aw. And this view is better than the hood view. A content creator pack? That sounds wild. I know Michael does a lot of modded videos. Real Radman's done a bunch. But Goen gets access to a lot. I've seen him racing a ton of mods. Like there are some crazy mods for the Heat games I would love to play, but I just don't have access to them. Like the COT Heat mod and the Gen 4 Heat mod. Oh dear. Haha, defensive driving. The car is so loose right now. Just with the level of tire wear we're at now, it's sliding all over the track. Probably be helpful if I wasn't in a view I'm not used to racing in. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, the car just wants to take off through the infield. Now, does the back of this car say PBR? Professional bull riding? Is that what that says? Ow! You don't want to do this, buddy. Oh, dear. He does want to do it. Oh, he's going to... Oh, no! We're going to lose the race right at the end. I didn't... Oh, my goodness! We're getting taken advantage of. I can't compete on the high side. Well, we're going to lose the race right at the end. Awesome. I need to check that out. It would be fun to race the COTs and the Gen 4. I think there was an ARCA mod as well. That sucks. Yeah, tires just went away. We abused it too much. I tried to save for a while, but then I just got to talking. I could have gotten back to Andretti, but everyone else got to my inside too. That was unfortunate. Let's try a dirt one. I wasn't really planning on doing any dirt. Knoxville? I was going to run Eldora, but that's fine. See how this goes. It's been a long time since I've raced dirt in this game. So I hope the car doesn't need any adjustments, because we are not making any. Cars need to stop getting in front of me and slowing down. I'm able to run so much faster through the corners. On the high side. Bobby, just let me by. We're not doing each other any favors here. Ah, Bobby, what is happening? What was that? They tried to kill me. Well, we're back on the inside. I was liking that high side, but I didn't like that wreck that happened. I got Paul Tracy. There's no way they're making that much speed with the car angled that heavily. Don't touch me! Smoke, you don't want to play with me. I'm a bad man. There's no way. They would be scrubbing off so much speed. Oh, maybe that's the secret. Get sideways and magically gain speed. That's right. That's right, Tony. That's right. I'm a bad man. Idiot. Idiot. He was fast. He was fast. Not fast enough. I am barely scrubbing off speed. There's no way they're faster than me sideways. Now I do that and I lose speed. Yes, Arca. That's the one I'm talking about. The people that make those mods, you know, the whole modding community, my heroes. Is that really Tony Stewart just out there murdering? So I'm up here racing against Tony Stewart and the local hero. You know, this is not fair competition. I am not a dirt regular. Second, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, now we have to start from the rear, I guess. See if I can stay with this loser over here.
We're seconds away from the action.
I'm not even sure why they turn that heavily. They don't need to. It doesn't make sense how they're keeping up speed.
So far, so good. We have a great race today.
Ha 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 ha! Local hero, more like local idiot.
We're just about ready to go.
You can't let me run you down. You can't let me run you down. That's on you. I'm a bad man, Tony. You better move. Local zero. That definitely has more punch to it. Who's behind me? Tony Kanaan? Wow. Tony's running pretty well. You completely forgot about the existence of the not-Ferrari F40 racing experience. It does look like that. That's funny. Oh man, that's I hate that for you, Tony. I hate that for you. Whoa, we just redlined. Whoa! Almost had a great corner exit to redline. You're not getting below me. Oh my goodness, now they are. It's Stewart. But I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Tony's not taking this from me. Yeah, Tony Kanaan, he died. I think. Oh, he's back! He's back! He's like the Terminator! Okay, I deserve that. I deserve that. I would love to wreck him, though. little too much turn there. It's over. It's over. He's going to sweep the heats. Henny Hamlin? I don't know if Henny Hamlin's here. No Henny Hamlin. Brian Brown, you dirty dog. I don't know if we can keep up with him. He's so fast. And like, where is the difference between what I'm doing and what he's doing? He's putting more wheel into it, which introduces more speed getting scrubbed off. It's like they're just able to keep the car sideways. Oh dear. Progressive. I get it. I get it. I don't know. SRX might come back. I would love to see it. I think they were trying to sell it maybe last year, and it didn't go through. Run him down, Tony. I need someone to wreck him. Oh my goodness. Wow. We almost died. All right, this would be my camera. We'll definitely run him down now. There's a lot of dirt getting kicked up. Where did we find like two extra tenths here? We must have ran an absolute heater of a lap. Once upon a... Oh, we just ran a decent lap there. It popped up and stole my attention. Well, that won't be a good lap, I don't think. Last lap, we're not going to make it. I mean, losing to these two is acceptable. I tried running it wide open. I tried backing off. It didn't make a difference.
Here are the official results.
I tried swinging the back end out. That just scrubbed off a ton of speed. So, like, I don't know if they're cheating. Because AI kind of have to cheat to win. And like cheating, but like, are they getting extra grip? Like, what are they doing to keep all that speed being so sideways? Doesn't make any sense. All right, let's head to Eldora. Man. I would love to race at Bristol in this game.
We are live from the
dirt and concrete.
We're just about ready to start. Flag in the air.
What happens if I just do this? Oh, okay. I want to see what happened if I hit the restart button or reset.
Race is about to start.
Oh, yep. Yep. That's Mikey. After the race, I went to an SRX race at Five Flags, I think in their second season. And, oh. Well, we were talking about Mikey, and there he goes. He was doing an interview for his, or not interview, like, I guess kind of an interview thing, but it was really just more promotion for his beer that he had launched around that time. And he was filming a video for social media. Anyway, me and the guys that we were with, you know, we saw Mikey, and he was one of our favorite drivers that was there. So we started yelling and chanting his name. And eventually he, you know, acknowledged us. Pretty cool. Bro, I was there, JC. I was there. I was there. That's crazy. Man, I was there with 3 old fat guys. If you remember a younger man sitting with 3 old fat people, that was me. I had a great time. I was sitting to the left of the finish line, so more towards turn 4. My goodness, those concrete bleachers suck. My butt was hurting. Yeah, butt hurt. I was butt hurt. Let me tell ya. We killed our exit. Dude, that's crazy. Ken and Randy in the crowd, that's nuts. Dude, it was crazy. If you were there for the support races, when that young girl, I guess she was like 16 or something, broke her arm or leg or something. That was nuts. Well, you were right about that. They did. If that was your opinion, his opinion was very wrong. I had this buddy I worked with. He's much older than me, but we were pretty good friends. Just into a lot of the same stuff, and we worked together for a little bit. But anyway, I moved off, went to a different job, and then moved states. He also left the job and moved to a different state. He moved to Florida. And so I just, you know, hit him up. I was like, hey, you see, SRX is racing at Five Flags. You know, you want to go? And we made these plans almost a full year out ahead in advance. And it just worked out. We were able to meet back up. Probably for the last time. But I took my dad. We had a fun time. The food court area. I know I got a shirt. I just don't. I have no clue what happened to it. I have no clue where it is. No clue. Maybe it didn't make it. And then I know my dad got a shirt. He wears it from time to time. It was fun. Fun little track. Five Flags. I was kind of annoyed Ryan Newman didn't win. If you remember, you know, he got hung up there on the high side, and it seemed like he preferred to be up there because even when he had the option to go to the low side, he would stay up top. No, okay. And he ended up winning the championship, which I'm not sure if that was legit. I remember when they, you know, were doing the points totals, people were saying like, oh, so-and-so didn't get those points. This is the real champion. So I'm not sure who actually should have won. I just remember seeing that. People were upset about how they calculated the points. But that's the SRX race that earned Helio his 500 ride. Because he made a deal that if he won an SRX race, that they would get him a ride for the 500. I have no clue what happened to mine. I've moved twice since then, maybe 3 times, and so maybe it just got lost in the shuffle. Maybe it's somewhere at my dad's place. I don't know. It's probably in the landfill for all I know. Maybe it's just in my closet. Every once in a while I'll see a shirt and I'm like, oh yeah, that exists. I didn't know about that. We're doing pretty well so far. That's right, Alan. Tell him. 1 minute to go. One minute to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Ow. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. I wonder if the... Oh, okay. Well, we're about to get that up. I wanted to see if the Jumbotron there rotated the camera when I rotate the camera. Oh, it does rotate that. Oh, it does. It does. I think. I'm totally about to sell this race because I wanted to look at a Jumbotron. Bang. There we go. Now it's just the heat race. We have to be consistent even longer. That's crazy. That's crazy. We were at the same place. Mr. Spaceman, if you've ever seen him in here. We were in Vegas about the same time last year. So my path has crossed with a few of you guys. I'm maybe posted about it on Instagram. Maybe. I don't use a ton of social media outside of Twitter. I just banter with people on Twitter. Nothing really about my personal life. Mostly about sports. have to check and see. Every once in a while, I'll post something on Instagram, like if I'm traveling or doing something, but most of the time I don't. I don't really like people know what I'm doing. To know what I'm doing. And most people I know don't know that I do anything on YouTube, and I want to keep it that way. Especially not my coworkers. So like if I upload shorts from when I travel or videos from when I travel on YouTube, my real life acquaintances won't see it. They don't need to see it. That's for strangers' eyes alone. We got one lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We can hit the button. All right, I want to do a donut crossing the finish line. Oh, close. Put your eye. See, I didn't get to get my picture with him. I just yelled at him till he acknowledged us. In Michael Waltrip's social media post from that race, you know, after the race, he's on pit road, sitting on the hood of his car. We're in the background just yelling at him. Mikey, Mikey. It was funny. So I've made it to his social media, and I've been in on Jimmy Johnson's social media. The COVID Talladega race, the first NASCAR race they had fans at after you know, the COVID break. He posted a picture of the crowd, and in the very left corner of that photo, you can see my red hat. It's like, bam, I made it. Mom, I made it. I hit the big time, baby. Let's do something crazy. Who are any of these people? Oh, Valvoline. All right, this is going to go horribly. I just want to see what it's like. I haven't done this in ages. Probably not since the game, since I got the game. Whenever that was. There was a free autograph session before the late models. Oh my goodness. I think my dad and I were just trying to stay out of the heat. We were there for the end of the late model hot laps. And then we saw the support race. So we got there relatively early, but not super early. Before the race, my dad and I went to a go-kart track and raced each other. So we just had a day of racing. That's awesome. NASCAR used to do that. They used to do big autographing. Oh my. Let's let this play out. This is not going to go well. Yeah, you'd like be able to walk out on the track. They'd have a bunch of tents set up and just all the drivers in a line. You go get your autograph. I got like all the ARCA drivers from, I think, 2005. I accidentally insulted Bobby Gerhardt's sponsor right in front of him. He's like, who's your favorite driver? And I was like, Before I could answer, he's like, probably Dale Jr., right? And I was like, no, I don't like Dale Jr. because of his sponsor. And his sponsor was also an alcohol sponsor. You got to see Biffle passed out the lawn chair? That's worth the price of admission. Man, we suck at the Stadium Super Trucks. I suppose I shouldn't have it on expert for the dirt. That's right, get some. I don't want to race with the yellow flags on. I want to wreck these people. Man, it really does mean multiple banking. So you can't just run it the same. That's more of a let-off corner. This is also a very sharp corner. And then we go into a big banked. So I can really floor here. So that's the let-off corner. The sharp corner. Stay straight. I'm not ready for a caution. That was the opinion of whatever-year-old I was. Even now, though, I still don't partake. I'm already operating on 3 brain cells as is. So drinking would be dangerous. I need all the soberness I can get. The biggest thing I abuse, I still abuse drugs. Don't get me wrong. Caffeine. Caffeine's, you know, people, oh, caffeine's totally a drug. I love Dr. Pepper and I love Monster Energy. And I love caffeine. Caffeine's my drug of choice. Oh, baby. It didn't help me today. I had a Monster and a Dr. Pepper, and I was still just ready to go to sleep. Middle of the day. Horrible. And now I'm going to be exhausted for today's work. You're all for a dare car? Am I hallucinating, or is there a dare car in Drafty Car? Or like an off-brand dare car? I can't remember. Ah, another yellow. I can't do this. I am not about the dirt. And you're going to see something even worse. Man, if you think that's bad, I can't drive these sprints. Jeff Fabiano. So, like, maybe at Eldora I can get away with it, but the really short tracks, I struggled with.
Welcome, everybody, to Eldora Speedway here in Roxburgh, Ohio.
I'll have to check.
Just about ready.
All right, we're probably gonna need eliminated here. Oh my goodness, we're already wrecking. Only 2 more laps? How am I supposed to get up there in this amount of time? They robbed me.
The white flag is out.
No, we're not gonna make any speed up here. Oh, I think I messed up not qualifying. We were keeping up pretty well at the start.
And the red
Oh my goodness. Why does it start us angled inward? No! I'm going to let this play out. Aw.
All right, drivers, good luck out there. And here we go, green flag.
We're going to have a huge run. Yes, yes. No wing on this bad boy.
One to go.
That didn't bring out a caution?
The race is over.
That didn't bring out a caution?
Here are the official results.
I love Seinfeld.
Welcome.
That just held our position. We would have
We're
been much
seconds
better off here.
away from the action. Green flag.
3 laps. It's wild. Go, go, go! Ah! Ah! Aggressive goes around.
And we've got trouble on the speedway. Yellow flag is out.
Eldor is probably Eldor and Knoxville are probably the only tracks that I could compete at
They're rolling to the line.
because they're so large.
And we're back under green.
Some of these shorter ones are insane. Oh, we touch. Oh, we're high-fiving with our wheels. Oh, aggressive goes around. Ah!
The yellow flag wave.
I've really got to turn off cautions for the dirt races.
All eyes are on the flag stand. And we're back to racing. More to go.
Oh, I thought that was the last lap. I thought that was the last lap.
Checkered flag.
Whee!
Impressive performance. Congratulations.
There we go. Starting 21st. We got this. We got this. We are about to wreck so many people. They may charge me with murder after this.
Green flag is in the air. Here we go.
I don't know much about open wheel racing, but I don't think you're supposed to touch wheels. We're sliding too much on exit there.
Drivers have to pedal to the metal. Watch quiet as the cars are pounding.
Better line. Very bumpy track. Oh, we're okay. Everyone's going around. And we're going to lose some positions there. We're up to 13th, starting 21st. Going pretty well for us so far. How many laps do we have? Hopefully more than 12.
Just about ready.
Just about ready to rumble. We're halfway through the race. Oh no. Oh, I leaned a little too hard. Oh dear. Just bump drafted him. Oh, the car keeps rotating. It felt like my controller disconnected. Hey, get off of me. I didn't run up here so you could just run next to me. Dirty dog. Dirty dog. So I don't know if they have a dynamic track, but it feels like they do, because this feels significantly bumpier than it did in the opening stages of the race. Like all the heats, like this is very bumpy. So I'm not able to make as much speed here. That's what you think. Bringing out another caution. We're up to 7th. Strategy. They're never going to let me in another sprint car. It's over. Oh, goodness. I have to keep murdering. We fell back to 8th. I should probably just take my L here. We started 21st, so we had a great day anyway.
And here we go. The race is about to start.
Okay, let's get off of them. Gonna finish 9th.
Top 10 should be proud of themselves tonight. Great racing from the green through the checkers. The official results are being...
Raced my buns off. That's hard. It's hard when you're trying to move through the field. We did pretty well, though. Let's try. Did we already do late model? I don't know. I don't think we did. One of your diecasts is being delivered today. I saw they were shipping a ton of them. Like, I think William Byron's Daytona win is one of the ones being shipped. 1 mile. Let's try it out. Low banking. That could be a problem.
Welcome to Long Lake Speed.
Oh no, I don't believe in practice. I'm sorry. Oh, we're moving. We are a 1 mile dirt track. Oh, dude, this is Chicagoland. Flat Chicagoland. And covered in dirt. Oh my goodness. Nice. Yes, the Castrol cars look really good. That's a really good one. Okay, horrible lap. Oh, come on. I thought we were closer to the line than that.
Pretty average lap 1. Let's see if they can pick it up a bit on lap 2.
What does average mean, Alan? That doesn't help me. Was it horrible? Ow. Ow, I can't get off the wall. Oh, we're horrible. We're horrible.
Let's see how they're going to line up. is coming up. The top 5.
Top 5A main.
Drivers checking their belts one last time.
Top 2 qualifying dash.
Green flag is out.
Aggressive goes around! Ah!
And we've got trouble on the speedway. Yellow flag is out.
This track is crazy. Dude, people would get killed here. Is there a track like this in real life?
The race is about to start.
1 mile dirt, flat. Crazy stuff. Yeah, this is wild. Wild stuff.
One more time around the track. And there's the
Hey,
yellow flag.
you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That was an Austin Dillon move. You know, that was a Cup Series level move. 190, that is nuts.
We're just about ready to go. And back of the green.
Now imagine this thing with some banking. We could fly, literally fly, actually. Like Ryan Priest style flying. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't know how to keep pace with them. Like, where are they? It doesn't seem like they're letting off because, I mean, they just plow through the corner very well. Out. Come on, top 5. Give me that amen.
I hope all of you did too. Let's take a look at the race results.
All right, we can do this. Somehow. What do I need that I don't have currently? I mean, we can try going looser. This is probably just make the car horrible, but it's worth a shot. We're not going to keep up as is.
Here we go. Should be an exciting race.
I feel like the AI cheat on expert. They fly through the corners.
These drivers are racing every lap like it's the last. Fans are on their feet.
They get into the corner the same speed I do, but they're making it stick. That is insanity. Okay. Well, this isn't going well. Go, go, go! We can still come back somehow. I've just got to lock in. Up!
And there's the yellow. Let's reset the field.
Why is it always in front of me? And right after I switch to the camera with less, forward visibility. Great visibility right in front of you, but down the track, very low visibility.
5 laps to go.
Yeah, expert feels decent. They are still pretty good. At times, really good in on the asphalt tracks. But then, as soon as you go to dirt, golly, they're able to get completely sideways and keep all their momentum. But you get that sideways trying to actually drive it like a real dirt car.
And
You're gonna let the back end hang out, turn to the right, you lose all your speed. He should have been driving that slow. He should have been driving that slow. I tried to pass him clean. He didn't want to let me by.
They're rolling to the line. Green flag is back in the air. 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. Golly, we're going to have a horrible finish. I thought we were just making progress. We moved up 2 positions. All right, let's do it again. I actually would love to race this again. See if we can make any kind of gain. I felt a lot better slowing it down in the corner. Whoa, we got a car on the wall. And the caution's out. We are in 13th. This is breaking news. Breaking news.
And here we go. The race is about to start.
Come on, come on, come on.
And we're back to racing.
Let's ride. Can't see a thing with all these cars in front of us. It is so hard to see. But I feel like I run better lines with that camera. Okay, yeah, he saved that. Okay. And somehow stayed ahead of us. That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. I feel like letting you have that position. 11th, we'll take it. That was a win for us. That was a win.
And here are the official results.
Well, we had some fun coming back and playing some SRX. We may do this again in the future. Especially once I put more work into the dirt series. I think that'll do it for us. I doubt we'll be live again tonight. We may do something else later, but that'll do it for now. Other than that, good to see you, JC. Sprinter of Black, Faithful in Jesus. Evo himself. And Mason and Braden. Good to see all of you for this late night stream. Hope you guys have a good one, and I hope it's a fantastic Thursday for all of you. And I hope to see you in the next one.